What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now shout out to the DoD, Disciples of Doom. And today's video is going to be your weekly vendor reset and must-buys for today, Wednesday, December 15th. That's right, I am doing Cassie Mendoza and the weekly vendor reset both on Wednesday today because yesterday was the release of Title Update 14, and well, I didn't want to give you guys like 5 videos in one day, so I decided to push this one to today. But nevertheless, let's check out all of the vendors, see what are must-buys, see items that, maybe you should look for, and all of that jazz. So if that sounds interesting, sit back, relax, grab your popcorn. I hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you are new to the channel. And if you have any questions or comments at all, just let me know in the comments section below. But alright, we are going to start here in the base of ops. Okay, so as soon as you open up or go through the front door, you can get to the first vendor. Starting off with the Invisible Hand. This is the named AUG assault rifle with perfect Allegro. That gives you more rate of fire. Now this also comes with swap speed. Next up we have a MP7 with reload speed and bread basket, followed by a carbine 7 with accuracy and overflowing, and a X45 with bread basket and damage to armor. Now looking at the gear items, 511 backpack with clutch, headshot damage, and skill damage. And then a Gilligard chest piece with weapon handling, skill damage, and skilled. Now looking at the mods. Headshot damage, 7.2. Drone damage reduction, 4.9. Turret duration, 6.1. And sticky bomb blast radius of 4.8. Now, must-buys, things to look for from the first vendor at the base of ops. I'm actually going to say, no. None of these are worth your time. Alright, so let's move on to the clan vendor. Now, I hope everyone is enjoying Title Update 14 so far. Let me know how you like that new Chill Out mask, because I'm really having a lot of fun with it. Just to give you a little short teaser, boom. Alright. Can't tell you anymore. Okay, so shout out to the DoD Disciples of Doom. We are on all platforms. Now, clan vendor. Here we go.
Good of you to stop by.
All right, this is that's actually a must-buy. Check that out. So we have a Baker's Dozen. That is the named M1A with max damage to targets out of cover. So all you have to do is pick this thing up, go to the recalibration library, and just max out the rifle damage, and you are good to go. That's it. Enjoy your God-rolled rifle. This is still my favorite rifle in the game, just out of all rifles. However, obviously, exotics, the Ravenous is pretty fun to use, I will admit. Alright, now let's go to the other items. We have an Eclipse Mask with crit damage, followed by an ongoing directive holster with health, and a True Patriot pair of gloves with repair skills. Now the high-end items. MP5A2 with reload speed and future perfect. Hunting M44 with accuracy and perpetuation. Followed by Empress International chest piece with Mad Bomber, explosive resistance, and repair skills. Then we have an LMG, the M249, with swap speed and optimist. A few more items here. We have a Overlord chest piece with gunslinger, crit chance, and repair skills. An Empress mask with health and hazard. And then finally, Seska holster with armor regen and explosive resistance. Now looking at the mods here, we have a Skill Haste 10.7, Turret Damage 4.5, Skill Duration 8.8, and Seeker Mine Damage of 4.4. Now, things to look at, things to pick up from the clan vendor. The Baker's Dozen with max damage to targets out of cover is a great must-buy. Now the rest of it, meh. It's alright. So we're going to go to the west and then make our way back east. Our first stop is the campus settlement. See how these load times are. Look at that. Let's go. Alright, now the vendor over here at the campus settlement is kind of like a Cassie Mendoza doppelganger, where they look the same, but they really do not sound the same at all. Completely different voice. It's pretty crazy. Alright, here we go. Campus. Starting at the top with the new Reliable. This is the named LMG with perfectly optimized. Also comes with health damage. Then we have a surplus SVD with max damage to targets out of cover and future perfect. If you pick this one up, I would switch off that crit damage for either damage to armor or damage to targets out of cover. Then we have a black market RPK with unhinged and damage to armor. Dang. That's a nice one. So if you guys are going to pick up a LMG, this would be a pretty good one because you're getting all of the boxes checked off. Because unhinged gives you that weapon damage. Damage to armor gives you that multiplicative buff. It already comes with damage to targets out of cover, which is another multiplicative buff. So then all you have to do is recalibrate the LMG damage to max, and there you go. You could easily optimize the other two attributes, and this thing is god rolled. You telling me an unhinged with damage to armor and damage to targets out of cover? This thing would smack. Then we have a Richter and Kaiser mask with skill damage and repair skills. And then Seska holster with crit damage and status effects. Alright, looking at the mods, we have a skill haste 10.0. Cam launcher and snare duration 7.7. Not stinger, but hive reviver armor repair 8.3. I almost said stinger hive. Followed by a pulse radius mod of 8.5. And then trap duration 4.2. Now must buys, things to look at from your campus settlement. I would say the black market RPK with damage targets out of cover, damage to armor, and unhinged. Alright, now we're going to hit up the dark zones. Starting with dark zone west. Now, remember, the dark zone items, you can only buy these with DZ resources. So remember, you have to have DZ resources. For example, if I go to my resource tab right now, I can toggle down to Dark Zone resources, and I sadly only have 84 right now. So if any of these things are for sale and I like it, I cannot pick it up. I'm going to have to go into the Dark Zone.
What do you got to lose?
Alright, here we go. DZ West.
Good to see you.
Yo, what? So another... What? This is hilarious. So the first item here is another Baker's Dozen, and then this one with damage to armor and max rifle damage. So you have two different god rolled Baker's Dozen you can choose from. You can either choose the one with damage to armor, or you can choose the one with damage to targets out of cover. That's hilarious. That's pretty funny. I guess it's the week of the Baker's Dozen. Jesus. Moving on. Double barrel sawed off with close and personal and swap speed. That's a good one for a double barrel. What I would do is just swap speed, switch that off for damage to targets out of cover, and then optimize the rest of it. That's a good sidearm. That's a real good sidearm. Because that close and personal, just saying. Then we have an Urban MDR with headshot damage and eyeless. Followed by the gear items, we have ongoing directive gloves with armor regen, rigger knee pads with crit chance, badger gloves with explosive resistance and repair skills, and then Golem gear knee pads with explosive resistance and crit damage. Now looking at the mods, we have ensnare resistance 8.4, seeker mine damage 4.1, shield holstered regen 4.2, firefly +1 max target, and decoy health of 6.0. Let's see. Must buys, things to look for: DZ West, Baker's Dozen, and the double barrel sawed off. Alright, now let's make our way down to DZ South. Pretty good. I mean, the vendors have been okay so far. I mean, they're not the best, but there are some pretty good things to look for. Alright, let's see. DZ South.
Come on, Agent. Over here.
Yeah, I see you.
It's very
Laying
good to
back.
see you.
Ooh. The Anarchist Cookbook. This is a great backpack to have if you don't already have one. Status effects and headshot damage aren't bad for the attributes. You could just max out or change the core attribute. I mean, that's not bad. A little perfectly wicked in our lives. Okay. The Anarchist Cookbook at the Dark Zone South vendor. Then we have a tactical UMP with unwavering and optimal range. Followed by a FAL. Damn. Oh man. I had to step back for a second. This is another must buy. Holy crap. So an FAL with damage to targets out of cover and Ranger? Like what? So get this, max out the AR damage. You could put this on a shield build or a spotter build or, I don't know, a glass cannon build and just beam people from down the alleyway, from down the street with an FAL. I mean, come on. With Ranger? Jesus. And damage to targets out of cover? Forget about it. Damn. Then we have a first wave PF45 with accuracy and salvage. And then looking at the gear items, Negotiator's Dilemma bag with repair skills, ongoing directive chest with weapon handling, a 511 backpack with opportunistic, crit chance, and hazard. Interesting. You could use that for like a shotgun hazard crit build. I mean, you can make that work. Then we have a Petrov chest with gunslinger, explosive resistance, and health. Followed by the mods. Crit damage 10.2. Drone plus 2 extra bombs. Turret duration 5.9. And sticky bomb blast radius 4.7. Must buys, things to look for from DZ South. You have the Anarchist Cookbook and the FAL. Definitely check those out. And our last Dark Zone, DZ East. Now remember, go to the Alpha checkpoint, not the main entrance. That way you don't have to run all the way through the courtyard. You could just go right outside the door. I mean, unless you switch lobbies like this. Mother.
Detected.
Alright, here we go.
Location guarded by hostiles. Access granted.
Alright, DZ East. Come on. Trying to knock these out quick. There's just so many vendors.
Anything in particular?
Nice. So DZ East, we have the Black Friday, perfectly unhinged with max damage to targets out of cover. Pick this one up. Reroll the headshot damage off for damage to armor. That way you have 2 maxed out multiplicative buffs with the perfectly unhinged. And then just optimize the LMG damage to max. This thing would be god rolled. Just saying. This is a good one. Black Friday at the DZ East vendor. Then we have an MP700 with Optimist and crit damage. Followed by a custom L86 with stability and close and personal. For gear items, Foundry Mask with armor regen. Always fun to have armor regen on a Foundry. Then we have Hardwired Holster with skill haste. Followed by a Seska Mask with crit damage and armor regen. Damn, that's a good one too. You could pick this one up, just either max out the weapon damage or switch it to armor, and then keep this for your armor regen crit build. I mean, this would be really nice, especially for like an SMG build where you max out the crit chance and then just go all crit damage everything. I mean, it is nice. Then we have a Empress Holster with status effects and armor regen. Now looking at the mods, repair skills 16.2, chem launcher and snare health 13.4, hive plus 4 stem charges. I was about to say stinger again. Then a pulse effect duration of 8.6 and trap shock radius of 5.9. I think it's because all those people keep dropping stingers. That's the first thing I want to see when I say hive. I'm just like, stinger! Ah, stinger! Alright, so DZ East must buys, things to look for. The Black Friday would be a good one to look at. The Foundry mask with armor regen, and the Seska mask with armor regen and crit damage. Now let's finish up Washington, D.C. at the theater. Then we'll go over to New York City, look at the last two vendors, and we are done. Alright, come on. Now don't forget, hit that thumbs up. Please support the channel by subscribing. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Okay. So here is the theater settlement. Boomstick with crit chance and perfect pumped up. Then we have a SASG 12 with swap speed and vindictive. Urban MDR with max rifle damage, lucky shot, and mag size. Interesting. Followed by Alps gloves with hazard protection and skill damage. And Golden Gear knee pads with skill damage and health. Now looking at the mods. Disorient resistance 8.5. Seeker Mine damage 4.1. Shield holstered regen 4.2. Firefly damage 5.7. And then finally decoy duration 6.0. Now must buys things to look for at the theater. I really wouldn't look at them. Moving on to New York City, where we have Marco at the top of the escalator, and then we have Roy Benitez outside. Let's see how the load time is to New York. Come on. There we go. There we go. Come on. Load up. Load up. OMG. There we go.
Safe area.
Alright. New York City, top of the escalator. Here is Marco. Starting off with an ACR. This is an assault rifle with max AR damage, reload speed, and preservation. Followed by a classic M60 with damage to targets out of cover, damage to armor, and frenzy. Too bad it's an M60. Those really did get nerfed into the ground after year one. Just saying. Black Market SASG 12 with damage to targets out of cover and fast hands. And then an M1911 with fast hands and damage to targets out of cover. Now looking at the gear items, we have a Badger backpack with galvanize, status effects, and explosive resistance. Followed by Badger gloves with max armor, hazard, and repair skills. Damn. If you were to pick this one up, I would just re-roll the repair skills off for either armor regen, crit chance, crit damage, headshot damage, what have you. And then we have a 511 mask with hazard and health. Now looking at the mods, repair skills 15.8, headshot damage 7.4, shield active regen 4.3, chem launcher and snare health 12.9, and sticky bomb burn duration of 4.0. Now must buys things to look for from Marco. Look at the ACR and look at the Badger gloves. Okay, moving on to our last but not least, Roy Benitez. Oh wait. Have to pet the dog. You have to pet the dog. What up, buddy? What's up, buddy? So is this like a miniature shepherd? Like, this guy hasn't grown in years. And his water bowl is still empty. I mean, I don't know. Alright, here we go. Roy Benitez.
How can I help you, Agent?
Black Market AKM with vindictive and reload speed. Followed by an M700 carbon with damage to armor and reformation. And then a KSG shotgun with headshot damage and close and personal. Let's see, the D50, reformation, and accuracy. Then looking at the gear items, we have a Badger backpack with hazard, explosive resistance, and combined arms. Interesting. I would pick this one up and then re-roll the talent off for a better talent, whether it be versatile, adrenaline rush, it could be opportunistic. I mean, there's quite a number of good ones to pick from. So this is actually not a bad bag. Then we have Walker gloves with weapon handling and repair skills, and a Wyvern mask with skill damage and skill haste. Damn, that's a good mask. Pick this mask up. You could easily, do this with what you will. It already has skill damage and skill haste on it. I mean, that's a good one to use for any skill build. Now looking at the mods, we have skill duration 8.5, headshot damage 6.9, turret 8, hive +4 repair charges, and decoy health of 5.5. Must buys, things to look for from Roy Benitez. Check out the, that's not horrible. You can check out the KSG shotgun, the Badger backpack, and the Wyvern mask. There you go. That is it, everyone. This is your weekly vendor reset and must buys. Today is Wednesday, December 15th. Again, I am sorry that I did not give this to you guys yesterday, but with the release of Title Update 14, I felt like pushing this over a day for all the new stuff just had to be done. But regardless, I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that thumbs up, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.